If you are catching this part of the video and you do not see the red live button in your upper left-hand corner, you're catching the replay. So if you would put hashtag replay in the comments, and I will be happy to greet you when I go over the comments. And speaking of comments, I am going to get those up right here so that I can see them. And welcome, welcome. And if you would say hello so I can make sure I see them. And if you can hear me okay, if you would let me know. And thank you for coming into my segment of Ebony and Ivory. And up after me is T's Creations, and she is awesome. And we have a wonderful lineup today. And so I have enjoyed watching the crafters before me. So you can watch everything in the Crafty Creators community. So if you're not part of that group, the link is in the description. You can join that group and you can watch everybody throughout the day, and the replays will be there available as well. So let's see, who do I have on here with me today? Let's see, get that up. Okay, where's my comments? Come on, waiting for those comments. There we go. Hello, Patty. And if you're new, put new in the comments. Hello, Connie's Creations. Let me follow you. And let's see, Living a Heartful Life. Hello, Miss Sue. Now, I know I am going to miss comments today because I am on a time schedule. In fact, let me turn on a timer just so I can kind of keep an eye on my time. So I bought this, I don't know, I guess you call it a picture. I'm not sure what you call it, but I got this at a garage sale across the street from me for $4. And I'm assuming it may have come from Hobby Lobby or something, but I have already washed it, and I've already put a coat of Liquitex matte varnish on it. Well, actually, I sanded it first. I took my block sander and sanded it down after I washed and dried it. I just believe in doing that prep work. And then I put the Liquitex acrylic medium matte varnish on it. And the reason I did that is because I'm using some wallpaper. It's a type of a wallpaper, and I got this from Scrappy Rustics. She's amazing as well. So I ordered this from her. It comes in a roll, and I guess you would call it like a vintage look. So I want to cover my picture in that, and I want to go around the top edge, and I'm going to use this apple barrel pavement because I don't want it to be a stark black, but this is kind of like a charcoal. It's kind of the color I think in this paper. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to go and do that first, and then set and let that dry. Then we're going to we'll use some ribbons and some scraps from a, what do you call it, a rag rug. And some of y'all ask about what that is. Now this one's taken apart, but it's a big, you can see how wide the rug is, and it comes very long. And it's from Five Below. You get a lot of material out of here, and they rip really well to make your scrappy bows, okay? So we'll finish it off with some of that. And then I have some elements here that I found in my daughter's sewing kit that she gave me when she was making Renaissance dresses. So we have some of this that I'll probably put on that scrappy bow. So I am going to use my Lazy Susan to turn this and I'm going to use a Pouncer sponge. You can get these at Dollar Tree. You can get them at Walmart. You can get them on Amazon. So I'm just kind of loading it up. And here's how I like to do it. Now this is good if you want to do enamelware. So, because it makes it very nice to get a nice even line around your piece. Okay, now I'm going to have to get the edge of my sponge there. And then if you want to come in, you just tilt your sponge up. And use your Lazy Susan to bring it around, okay? And that's how simple it is, okay? So I love that color. It's not black, but it's kind of a very dark charcoal. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is put a little dry on here. Hello, Miss Shelley and Lois and Pauline. Oops, my comments aren't moving. Hello, Pamela. Hello, Annette. And I'm sorry if I mentioned somebody twice. Do all the goodness, y'all, the emojis, and send it out far and wide so others can join us. All of that helps to get that number up that you see up by the red live button. And let's get this party a little bigger, okay? We have crossed over to 7,900 family members, and I'm so excited about that. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn this over, and let's see if I can get this going without messing up my top one. Oh, this is so cool how this works, y'all. Just like that. That's simple. That's simple. Hello, Jerry. Hello, Susie. Thank you for hopping on. Okay. Now, I'm not sure about my handle. I think I'm going to cover it, but we'll just put a little on there. But I think I'm going to cover it with some sari silk or something, but I'm not positive, okay? All right. Put that aside. Or should I put another coat? I may go around the top one more time. I got enough paint in my tray. I'm going to go around the top one more time. From you using the rag rug, I got that one and I love it. They had a lot of nice colors in them that I could grunge. Yes, they only had tan one when I was there. Yes, they do have multiple colors. Let me go this way. You can usually get a variety. You can pick what kind of colors you want. So not every rug is the same, in other words. Okay, there we go. I'm happy with that. All right, now I'm not real positive about how I'm going to do this bottom, because this picture is tapered somewhat. But let me show y'all this paper, how it's got the old stuff, these different clippings like out of a newspaper. Okay, and this is a peel and stick. And like I said, I got this from Scrappy Rustics page. And let's see. I think what I'm going to do, and it's not real thick. I think I want this to be my front that's facing me. And I think I'm going to peel and do a little at a time. And I don't know if I should lay it down or how I should do this. I probably should have. Somebody tell me to fix me some socks filled with rice to lay on each side of my project so it doesn't roll. And I'm going to try to line this up with the seam of my thing here. Now I'm going to work the center first. I'm going to work the center, and I may have to cut places. We'll see. Kind of like a seamstress. You have to make your notches where you need them. And let me get my scissors ready. Because number one, I'm going to have to notch right here where my handle is. And this paper's pretty forgiving. It lets you rub it and get the air out. So it comes right out. And I'm sorry if y'all hear any noise on the other side of my wall here. I'm hoping my microphone will drown it out. I need a little something to pick this up. There we go. There we go. So the men are out there on the other side. So, okay, and now I'm going to cut right here. And I'm sorry y'all cannot probably see exactly what I'm doing. This actually rips pretty good. Let me see how that... Okay, there we go. All right. Let me get the stickies off me. Hello, Miss Linda Farmer. Hello, Martha. Thank you for joining me. Do all the goodness. The emojis are awesome. And spread this out so we can invite others in. We are 74. And there will be, always open it instead of getting the blade out. There will be Happy Mail. And that is for all the sprinkles that are done up to 5 times, but they have to be in public for me to see them. So make sure you do it in public. Also, in case you don't know, you can rate each craft. So if you hit the 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner, toward the bottom of the list, it says rate this video. And you can rate this video and give a 5-star. A 1 to a 5-star, okay? And that helps the crafters page. And we appreciate all of that. Okay, so now I've got that rubbed. Okay, now I'm going to keep working this. And I'm going to give a little slit right here. And I'm going to cut it like where the add line is. And that will help this to lay down. Now I do have a little emblem on here that says 1 gallon, but I'm also going to tie my ribbon around here, so I'm not going to be too concerned about that standing up. Okay, here we go. Move it on some more. I think what's going to happen, I am going to go ahead and cut up this right here because my paper is starting to go down. So I am going to cut, I'm going to go ahead and cut right here. Okay, I'm going to roll that over. Okay, so you see how it's looking? And like I said, we're going to have our ribbon up around this top part, and I'm going to go ahead and use my, what you call it, this utility knife, I think is what I've always called it. I'm going to run this right in that edge. Perfect. I love it when things work out great. Okay. Now, the fun part is, let's see how I can get this going. So now, I'm going to line this up with the bottom again. And it's okay if it overlaps a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I think it works out better that way. No one will know but you. Okay, I'm going to cut it again. Thank you, Janie, for sprinkling it out. I appreciate that very much. Now I'm going to do this at the top as well. Bam! Comes off perfectly. And I've already got my floral foam in there so that we can add our pop of color. And I have the flowers behind me that I am going to use. Like I said, I'm using stuff that I have in stock. I'm determined to try not and go out because I never can go in to get just what I want. I'm going to grab other things. So I'm trying to use what I have. This is where you need some tweezers. It helps to grab it. Okay, well maybe I didn't cut it. Let me try. Pretty sure I did, but yeah, I think I did. Now I see it. Perfect. Okay, one more little spot that I think I need to get like this. So I hope everybody has a great weekend planned, whether it to be something or just to relax. I have a busy weekend. That is for sure. I think I'm in an, I don't know if I'm in an event tomorrow or not. I got to look. It seems like there's something tomorrow, and we're supposed to go fly with my grandson because he's got his pilot license. Let's see, I want to make sure. And then, of course, I have a lot of packaging to do. I love this paper. I've had it and not really used it yet. And I saw it. I saw her using it. I think her name is Tracy, if I remember correctly. She was using it, and I said, I love that. I'm going to get it. Don't know what I'm going to use it on, but I'm going to get it. And so today was the day. And I actually had something else planned, but I didn't know that I gave it to my daughter that I was going to use. So I had to change directions like 2 hours ago. So this came up like within 2 hours because I really thought I had my piece in the closet that I was going to work on today. Whoops. cut that all the way. Hello, Charlie and Diane Skipper. Good to see you back. Thank you for hopping on. If we get that number up to 100, we will do 2 Happy Meals. You think we can do that? Okay, so I don't know. We've got 73 on, and I don't know how many. We've only had 13 sprinkles. Come on, y'all. 73 on, and there's only 13 shares. Something wrong with that. Something wrong. Come on. I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of this off. Hey, Kelly, you're new. Welcome, welcome. Everybody welcome Miss Kelly. Thank you for hopping on. Thank you for sprinkling as well, Miss Kelly. Look, even our newbies knows what to do. Thank you. That was so sweet. And I hope you like what you see and will decide to become part of my crafty family, my extended family. And I also do a devotion Monday through Friday around 10:30ish, Monday through Friday. If anyone wants to be a part of the Bible devotion. Is that looking awesome or what? I think that is so cute. I've had this sitting over there too for a good, I don't know, month and a half from the garage sale. Okay, so I got one more piece, so I'm going to do this one. And let me see how much I need. I'm just going to cut it right up here. And the back of this paper has lines, so it helps you, which it's not going to matter for me right now, but it does have the lines for you to cut it. Okay. All right, now I'm going to peel this. Oh, it's not going to matter. And the backing does peel off very easy, so it's not difficult to do that. And this is not real thick, so it's easy to work with. Okay. And I guess if you wanted to change the look somewhere down the road, it would be easy for you to do that as well. You can peel it up, I'm sure. Okay, I've got my bottom just right. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my knife. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this right here along the seam of the can so that it helps to relieve my pressure right here. I'm going to cut this because I have a handle right here, and I'm going to go ahead and cut where my handle is. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do, because you can press this, and then I'm going to use my knife around here. And I'm sorry if I miss comments, but I am having to concentrate. Having to concentrate just a little to go around that, to go around here. And I'm using tweezers to pick it up. There we go. And then take your fingernail and you can just kind of press that paper in there. And what I'm going to try to do is not mess this up to where I can lay this under the handle. Whew. Perfect. Okay, now I just got to figure how I'm going to cut in there. Actually, I probably need to cover that part that I cut out. I think I need to cut it. Okay. All right. I will worry about that in a minute. So I'm going to press it in good. I'm going to cut my top edge. Peel that back. Okay. Perfect. Take my fingernail, rub that in. Now I've got to figure out how to cut this. It's under the handle right there. Okay, and then I got to go up. And then my we're almost done with this. Almost. Sticky, sticky. Get off of me. Perfect. Perfect. And okay, need to cut this around that handle. Okay, what's going on? There we go. Hello, Carol Shoemake. Hello, Melinda Thorne. Hello, Joy. Come on, invite some out. Spread it out there far and wide. Okay, where's my... Okay, you got to come up. I'm using my finger to feel where I need to cut. Okay. All right, now I think I'm going to take a little piece. I should have not cut that away from that little handle thing. I should have went ahead and covered it. But I'm also going to have my tassel hang there. So I see a little piece that needs to be trimmed. Get my tweezers. Okay. And then I'm going to take my fingernail and rub right down that seam, the metal seam of the can. Okay. So there we are, and now I've got to do this part and probably inside of here. So, and that's where you can use some of this stuff. Let's see. Just as long as it's got the paper, I'm not gonna, it's gonna be kind of collaged, I guess I could say. I'm just gonna collage it. Because there's going to be flowers in there anyway. Right? You got this, girl. Thank you, Shelley. I love my cheerleaders. I got some awesome cheerleaders on my team. And the base behind me, I know my head's covering it. That was a clear, tall, it's a tall base. It was glass, and it's glass, but I covered it in paper bags and made it look like a faux leather. So if anybody wants to see how that's done, because I don't know about you, but I hate to throw away vases when I get flowers. And so my washroom was full of vases. And and that one was such a cool base with the, you know, the nice pedestal and all. So I decided to do it that way. And it's okay to overlap this. I'm going to cut pieces. Hi, Bonnie. Hey, Bethwyn. I'm going to use this smaller piece for right. You know what? I got a small piece right here. Halfway. Okay. What time is it? 2:30. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. Let's see. How do I want to do this? And I think I can use this under here. Okay. I got stickies all over me. Under here, I can use the utility knife, and that'll make it nice to cut it. 2:33, we're doing good. It won't take long to tie it and put the flowers in. I have the flowers cut. All I have to do is stick them, and so it won't take long. I'm going to stick this in my lap. because it's got that rolled edge under there, it makes it very nice to cut. Okay. Stuck. Okay. And I'll trim up the top some too. But right now I just want to try to get this done. Whoops. Get back here. There we go. And I've got my floral foam. It's stuck down in there really good. I didn't have to glue it because I packed it really well. And hello, Miss Betty. Terry, are you becoming one of your projects? I am. I am. Always seems like I'm messy. Now let's see, just a little spot right here. Right here. Okay. And I'm going to clean up a little bit right there and right there. Come off of there. Okay. And then there's some places here that needs to be cleaned up, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. Now I've got my ribbons already cut. So I have, this is, all the material is from the rag rug. And I've got 2 strings of pearls. I did take a Dollar Tree lace that's an off-white, and I did cut it in half to give me 2 strips there. And I got stuff sticking to me. And so what I was planning on doing was bringing this around here. Let's see, how do we want to position some of this? And bring it around, and I'm going to tie it. And some of my strips are shorter than others. What is this one? Oh, there it is. Okay. I think you chose the best print. Thank you. I need to find my green one and pull it a little tighter. So if you see a strand that needs to be tighter, like my pearls, you find it and grab it and pull it. And I want that up. Okay, I think we're good. And of course you can play with it. And I'm just going to tie it in a knot. If I can get it all pulled through here. This way it covers where everything met together in the middle. And you can use glue to tack it in places. Okay, and then we'll trim what we need to, and let's see if I want to put any of these little elements on there. I have some Totally Dazzle, but I'm not sure. Let me see. There's only one that I think would look good with this, and because it's kind of antique-y looking, which is this one right here. So I'm not sure. I think it might be a little bit big, but so I'm new to using any Totally Dazzle. But I have these little, let me look at these little elements. Hello, Vicki. Let me see. I'm not really digging that either. So we're just going to leave those aside, and we're going to start doing the flowers, okay? And for anybody that's new hopping on, I did get this picture at a garage sale for $4. And let's work on, some of my flowers. Now, all of this came from Hobby Lobby. Everything that I have here is from Hobby Lobby. And I never pay full price. My daughter says you put your greenery first. She is a floral designer and has done many weddings. I don't like putting this first. I like to put it last, but we're going to do what she says. Okay? We're going to do what she says. So I've got 3 of those. Get down in there. Get down in there. Oh, you know what? I'm not looking at the front. Oh, well, that's good. Okay. I do have some of this weepy stuff. What is this called? Everyday Bouquet Assistance. It don't tell you what it is. Is that weepy willow or something? Or not weepy willow. What do you call it? I done forgot what you call it. And I don't know if I want to put some of this. I think I do. Where did my cutters go? Okay, we've got a little bit of time. I think we'll be okay. Now, the way this is, you can tear it out. So I'm calling this fillers. Don't bend on me. There we go. I'm calling it fillers. I love that earth tone feel of this. Even though I only got 2 of them, it's better to have odd numbers. Oh, you know what? I got another piece right here. We're going to call this a 3rd one right here in the front. Okay, so here's what we got so far. Now we're going to put our flowers, okay? I'm going to go ahead and keep these 2 together. And I'm going to put it right here in the front. And push it down. To be kind of here in the front, and I can spread them out if I need to. And then I separated all of these, okay? And I'm not sure what you call these. If somebody knows what these are called, you can tell us. My daughter would be able to tell me, but I don't know. It almost looks like a mum. I'm going to take this out. I do want this. Uh-oh, my thing come out. Get back in there. Okay, I am going to separate this because I do want to take and put one down shorter than the other. chloroform is a mess. Oops, sorry about that, y'all. And these, I may have to take them out and make them shorter. I think they might be too tall, unless I can push them down more. Yeah, I can. You don't want extravagant over your flower's height, but, and I'm going to try to push them down a little more. I think they need to be shorter. I think they need to be shorter. Okay, I got 15 minutes. We got time. I'm going to cut them shorter. I'm going to take a couple of inches off, I think. These are harder to cut, for sure. Okay. It doesn't look like I got it much shorter. Okay. There we go. Okay. I need one of these. So this is my taller one of this color, and I'm going to put it back here. And you just keep playing with your heights. Now here I got this big old thing. I mean, look how fat that is of this green. It came with those big flowers, but let me see if I can stick this down in the front to give me that greenery. Okay. I'm sorry, I've got to have it where I can see it. To see if I want this here. I don't. Now, of course, this is made to where you're not going to, the back is not to be seen. It's going to have to be sitting up against something where, because I don't have enough flowers to make it right in the back. But I do think some of these need to be shorter. I'm going to go ahead and shorten them since we do have time. And let me see if I can get this cut. There we go. I'm having to use two hands to push that. And I'm not sure if I'm liking that right there. This needs to go in more. I'm going to take these apart, I think, because I want to spread it out a little bit. You got to get your hand at the base of it to push it down, keep it from bending. So this brown stuff is kind of like what they call a filler. And I'm going to take that one out, and I'm going to take it apart too. And I'm pushing it way down. I just need a little bit of the tips showing. I'm going to spread that out. Stick a little piece right in here. If I can find an opening. I'll turn it around in just a second. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. I think I'm going to stop messing with it. And let me get this so that I can sit that down. And we'll trim. I don't know if I should put any of this in there, but this is cute filler too. And then we need to trim our bow a little bit. I know y'all can't see that. Oh, my pearls is hanging down. Let me tack them up. Hold on. Let me tack my pearls. Tack, tack. I'm just kind of give them a little tack around here and there. Thank you. I tend to love the soft colors, is what I like. Okay, and what else was I going to do? I was going to do something. Oh, I was going to trim. Let me trim these. I will tell you that the rag bow, the fabric, you deal with a lot of strings. You will deal with a lot of strings. Okay. I think it turned out pretty amazing. Oh, you know what? The handle. I was going to do something with that handle. I was thinking about doing the sari silk. We've got a little bit of time left, so I was thinking of doing sari silk around here. Wrapping the handle. Y'all think I should wrap the handle? Let me just do a little bit and let y'all see. I think it needs to be wrapped. Do y'all agree? No? Sandy says no. Leave it the white and the black. I may have to paint it a little bit of ivory right here on the handle and leave just the outline of the black, because it is white and it needs to be ivory. So I think it turned out awesome. I think it looks better than it did in the white for sure. And I don't know if I need to lift this flower up to where you see more of that ribbon, but you play around with your flowers until you get it the way you like it. Okay, Betty says wrap. I absolutely love this. Connie says beautiful. I sew, no wrapping. Awesome. Okay, well, you know me. I like to just let it sit for a minute and let it talk to me, like I did with this one. I ended up taking the sari silk and I distressed it with the distressed oxide. Now this here I soaked in coffee this morning. I've been collecting leftover coffee from a coffee pot, and I soaked it overnight, and then I put it on a coffee sheet and I put it in the oven on 275 for 20 minutes. So here's what it was when I bought it, and here's what it looks like when I coffee stained it. Now you can put the vanilla and the cinnamon in it to give it more probably rustic looking color, or, you know, scrunched up. But I just did it that way for this time, and I may do some more with the Tracy's formula, her recipe for grunging it up. So that's what I did. But this one is with paper bags. And I used flowers that I already had. And I Mod Podge paper bags on there. And then I just did different colors of paint. And I used the rope to accent the center and the top edge of my base in rope. And I used my distressed oxide to do the rope as well, to tone it down, or to darken it. And I used flowers that I already had. And like I said, this is a big base. You see it next to me, and it makes a great centerpiece in the center of my table. If you feel the need to add something, oops, I missed it. Next crafter is, the shack in the back. So it's not T's Creations. Okay, I told y'all wrong. So there it is. Again, I would love for you to give me a follow and become part of my crafty family. Like I said, I started my page in April, so I'm hoping to reach the 10,000 by April 24th. Would be a great celebration, but it would be amazing. So Terry, you should be a florist. I worked in a florist with my daughter for a short time, but I didn't do arrangement, so to speak, but I did wrap stems with floral tape, and I did the greens, the philodendrons and all those that come in. I got them ready for the showroom floor up front for people to buy, and did the bows and put them in and that kind of thing. So that's kind of what I did. And, you got to spray all the leaves with all the stuff to make them shiny, and strip the roses of their thorns and stuff like that. So, and I love the smell of a floral shop. And, but that was my job then. So, but anyway, you could hang a tag from this. It would probably be cute putting a hang tag from it if you wanted, but I think that, with the paper, it's kind of busy enough. Again, this was the Scrappy Rustic is where I ordered this from, and she's very quick to get things out in the mail. And then I used the Five Below rug that I took apart for my scrap bow. And you get all kinds of colors in this. This is just part of that rug that I have down here. And I just leave it together until I'm ready for some of the material. And then I pick the colors that I want. So that is where that's from. Again, my container was from a garage sale that I got for $4. And I've had that for a little while. All the stems, everything that's in here came from Hobby Lobby. And of course, I get it for 40 or 50% off. And the pearls also came from Hobby Lobby that I have in here, and they are in the his and her section. And they were regular $9.99, and I got it at 40 or 50% off. So that's a good deal on the pearls, which is 75 feet. So I've had this a pretty good while. So I have got 2 minutes. Does anybody have any questions? So I don't want to go off before I'm done. And again, if you're not part of the crafters, what is it called? Community. Oh, doggone. Can't believe I always forget what it's called. It's in my description, the link for you to join that group where you can watch everybody for the day in there, and it's always available for a replay. A lot of crafters will post their things in there, and so thank you, Tammy, and thank you for inviting me, by the way. I'm so thrilled that you asked me to be a part of this. Let's see. I'm trying to think what it's called. I know it's the CCC. You can search CCC and it comes up. I see a little spot that I needed to trim right there. Okay, so I got a little spot right here I see I need to trim. And because this has a nice little lip, I go around there and then I use my little tweezers to get it started. Okay. If you feel the need to add something, do a butterfly or a small bow on the pink in the flowers. That's a good idea. Could definitely put that in there, or a little bird. And I do have some little birds, but they're the wrong color. They're a real pretty aqua color. Okay, there we go. They're pretty aqua color. And you know, I could probably also take this Tim Holtz and I could go around this outer edge. My time is up. Thank you for joining me, and y'all have a great day. Watch the next crafter.